morning. Hope you're all having a start of a really nice day. Although, when I woke up this morning, I was putting on some tone music, to try to change the frequency in my room because sometimes I wake up, kind of depressed and not feeling rested. And so I've been trying to use the tones, during the night. I was also using the tones for clearing chakras. There's certain ones that are just nice tones, and they run through all the different tones through your chakra while you sleep. So when I got on the phone and I was checking, what had come onto my pages and all, and what I'm subscribed to, different groups and all, and oh my goodness, it was a bit saddening. I, hit one of the ones that came up, and it was on a group, and a question was asked about how do you feel when you wake up, and everybody on there was just. I didn't realize just how many people are feeling stressed and depressed and sad and just low frequency, not feeling good about themselves, whether they know why or they don't. And, a lot of people are learning about energy and their frequency and how to take care of it and change it to where you're happier, and pull yourself up out of that. And so this, I go through this all the time, and I try to remember to use energy work with it and the different music tones and all that connect with us, and our chakras, and just even for the energy in the room. And I can feel it when I use those tones. There's different hertz tones that will up the energy in the room. Oh, I get the chills. And you'll feel it. The more you do it, the more you'll start recognizing what you need. Recognizing when you're feeling negative and depressed or sad or angry, any of this low vibe energy, emotions. So when you catch yourself doing that, that's when you have to start looking into, well, you don't have to, you do what you want to do. But what helps is when you look into energy work. Like, I don't know if you can hear it in the background. This is what I put on this morning. This is a really nice one. And I'm going to tell you who it is because it really works well for me. It's by the people who put it out. It's called Return. Oh, it's by Inner Lotus Music. This one is called Return to Oneness. It's 963 hertz frequency of the gods, and it helps your pineal gland, your crown chakra, your third eye, and more in healing. It just it changes the energy in your room and within you. So, you can also take these tones, and they have tones and hertz frequency tones for like everything that matches every chakra and every feeling that you're feeling that you want to change. The earth's frequency is raising, which means that the energy is vibrating faster than it used to. And because she's vibrating faster, we are too. Everything is. So your body is vibrating quickly, and much quicker than it ever did before. It's what opens your gifts. It's what you feel like. If you're really empathic, that's your vibration is high and it's quick, and you're able to connect with other frequencies and energies of other people and everything. And it can be overwhelming. You can feel other people's negativities as well as their good things. So when you start feeling like that, think energy. energy and spirit. Ask your spirit. Everybody has guides. Ask spirit to help you. Ask for loving spirit to please, or your higher self. You have past loved ones. Make sure they're your past loved ones. Not everybody may have like good intentions from your past lives, or that have passed. So make sure you're asking for that of love and peace and healing. So they will help raise your energy too. They're energetic consciousness, and if anybody knows how to work with energy, it's them, and higher beings and light beings and the angels, and like there's so many different spirit, deities and God, and everybody you can think of, it's spirit, and spirit is there, and most of them are here to help. So for me, I think one of the things that need to be like first basic learning is needed about energy. We're electromagnetic energy, and there's different kinds of energy. This is what we are, and if you can get the basics along with look up universal laws in the attraction, and what you put out there comes back. Like they're not hard. It's just a matter of doing it, and it'll help you understand how to control your energy. If you live with other people who are in a different frequency than you are, a lower frequency, more of anger or jealousy or ego, or use your room, use your room as your healing quiet space, and use incense, use sage. It doesn't always have to be sage. You can use just scented candles will change the frequency in your room. It'll affect the energy within you, and it'll make you feel better. I'm trying to think. There's crystals. You hear so much about the crystals, and I know a lot of people are like, they're just stones, but they do what they do too. And like I wear them, and at first I didn't notice a difference, and after a few days of not wearing them, I started realizing, at first I didn't realize it was because I wasn't wearing them, but I started feeling like, why am I feeling bad? I'm trying other stuff too, and I started realizing they do work. My guides would remind me to put them on, and they're really subtle, but they help protect, they help healing. You put your intention into the energy, crystal energy. Energy is alive, it's intelligent, and it's constantly moving. It's what helps us. It's what manifests things for us. It's what our thoughts are. It's our body's energy, and everything is energy, and it doesn't stop vibrating. So it's because it is intelligent. It can pick up, like when you put out intentions of what, I have the amethyst, to help me open up my crown so I can connect with spirit better, easier. Please, can you help me connect with spirit? Or, or whatever, check the different chakras out. And each chakra has its own hertz tone. When I say hertz, I mean capital H and Z, not hurt like hurting, but hertz, frequency. And all the different frequencies and the tones will connect up to whatever chakra is in your body or right without, and it'll help bring it back into a healing, cleared chakra vibration frequency, because each one is a different frequency chakra, and that's what helps to clear out our keep our body clear of energy, lower energy. don't want to keep that in there if you can help it. So these tones will help you, in singing bowls and saging and all. It's everything. It's tools that you have that help you to change your energy. When you change your energy, that's what will help you feel better. There's a lot of people that already know this, that have been on this journey and realize that our energy is vibrating quicker. And there's people that don't either. And when I like nature and grounding, I know when I needed to go outside for sun, because my body will start feeling sore. I'll start getting headaches or neck aches. My solar chakra, I'll start feeling like I'm hungry even after I've eaten something. If I still feel hungry, there's something going on with my solar chakra here. All the different chakras. If your back starts hurting, or you start feeling weak, or you feel really tired, or headaches, like I was saying, like all these different symptoms that you start getting, and it'll build up over a couple days of you not being outside or in nature. Whether it's outside or swimming or outside in the sun. So when you start, when you start recognizing when you're feeling bad, then you can start recognizing what you need to do to help fix it. And it's gonna happen either way. Whether you look at it and try to figure it out, or you don't, and that's to each his own. But trying to understand it and how to bring your energy back up will help you a lot. It'll help you feel better. It'll give you, I always say, like, knowledge is power. And when you have knowledge of these things and you know how to fix it, it'll bring you right back, to where you're supposed to be. And if it doesn't, if you're still really tired, then you need to rest. Sleep is a big thing that's needed during this time, because our bodies are vibrating so quickly, and it can wear us out. So even when you take time, like 10-15 minutes to lay down, or sit, just relax, whether it's outside or inside, just taking that time, that quiet time, your body kind of re-ups itself. And it makes sense. Like, when you're busy all the time, it wears you out, right? Well, our bodies are vibrating a lot quicker than it used to. So when you start feeling the pains, and start feeling cranky, and start feeling really sad, and woe's me, because we all get like that. I get like that. But I recognize it now. I know, and once I recognize it, I start feeling better before I even do anything, because I know, oh, that's my energy. My frequency is down. I need to bring it back up. That's all it is. So let me just look. I was writing some notes, and I just want to make sure I have said it. I think there's something that was missing. I wanted to tell you. Grounding. They also have video. I forgot to check who it was by. Grounding Schumann resonance for grounding. Like, if you can't get outside, it's just a video of the tone, and it shows the earth spinning, on the picture, and it's just a tone, a low tone for grounding. And what I do with that is I'll run it on my computer kind of low, because you don't need it really loud if you're trying to change the frequency in your room, because the energy will catch on to it, whether it's loud or soft. It'll vibrate through the room, which, if you're in the room, it'll vibrate with you too. So I just lay underneath. If I'm like listening to something else, whether it's music or somebody talking or a show or something, I just let that run low underneath of it, like layer the two channels. You can do it with I also do it with the chakra clearing, and it helps ground me at the same time if I'm not outside and it's not real loud while I'm doing like the tones like this. There's some great what do you call it, sites, I guess. There's Meditative Mind, Self-Healing Collective. These are the names of the different ones that do tones. There's a whole bunch of them, but I just wrote down a few. Self-Healing Collective is the name of it. Like if you go to put it in the computer, they have a lot of the nice spiritual tones, and they also put out like these really pretty caption affirmations that you can say that are really loving and just really beautiful. There's, let's see, what is that? See Life Relax and Inner Lotus music. Same thing with meditations. A lot of the meditation music too is nice. And there's so many of them that have the really nice voices for the meditation, the guided meditations. So, but put this together with spirit. Ask spirit for help too. Spirit, your guides will help you to lift your frequency. Ask them for clearing until you can do it yourself, to lift your frequency. When you meditate, ask to be in a high frequency of love and peace. And because we have more than one higher self, because we've been on the low man in the totem pole as far as frequency for a long time. So all these other frequencies and densities are above us, and we have a lot of us everywhere in energy and consciousness and all timelines, whatever. It's like there's more than just us one here. So when you're asking for your higher self, which is you, a very high frequency, try to mention that you would like to connect with your higher self of a frequency of love and light and compassion, peace. So this way you get past some of these frequencies that still have a mixture of other energies that might not be so high frequency. And they'll bring you back down in a little bit lower frequency, and you may end up having to carry them because they are of low frequency, even though they are spirit and they can help you. So it's up to you and how you want to do this. So if you're wanting to get up out of your lower frequency, it's good to ask for your higher self of love and peace and the frequency of compassion and patience. So I try to, remember to throw those little things in there because they make a difference. And spirit, that you gotta let them know they can't always help you unless you ask, because of the free will thing. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. I don't know if I feel like I forgot something. Let me see. I'm gonna pull a card real quick, just one card. They just have a word on each card, and I was curious to see what was to come up. But there, I saw there was many people who were, they were all feeling so badly, and they would mention about other people and how they felt around other people, or feeling sad because this one was saying this about them and this and that. When you get in a higher frequency, you start getting where it doesn't bother you. It doesn't matter. And when you get to that point of I'm getting tired of going through this, just get tired of it. That's what you need to do, is just get done with listening to everybody else's everything. Just be concerned with yourself right now, and that's what's needed so we can up our frequency, each of us. When we each get a higher frequency and get into that frequency of happiness and peace and love, it helps the earth and it travels, and through that energy it just keeps rippling out. So that's what I had to do. I had to get to that point of, oh my gosh darn it, I don't care what anybody else is thinking. I don't care what they tell me. I don't, it's not making me feel better. Because there's just so many people that, everybody has opinions, which is fine. But when you get to that point of overwhelmment all the time, then it's not helping. Let's see what we have. What's a nice word we have for the day? Curiosity. The emo is one of my favorite cards. Being curious. It's a 16, which comes to 7, which is, for me, it's spiritual. It's connection with spirit, and it's connection with your gifts. It's connection with opening your intuition. It's being curious about the different clairs that you have, your clairaudience, hearing and feeling. You're feeling other people, and seeing, and you may be smelling things that you don't see around you. And it's all in energy, and you're becoming really sensitive to everything. So be curious about these things. Be curious about your energy. Be curious in how we can help it, how you can help control it, because we can do that. So I hope you have a lot better day, and if you know anybody that needs any of this help, please share it, because there's so many people that need it. And when I looked today, and on this one site, it was like comment after comment, and people just exhausted, tired, hurt, emotional, anger, sadness, depression, one after the other, and it was like they didn't